some reason I can't. Hello, we are live.
Oh, we are. Hello.
For some reason, I can't find the live show. I always struggle with it now. Something I've noticed since we can only use the newer studio is that, remember before you could like change the settings, so like it promoted on your channel for 2 weeks before. That's not an option anymore.
Yeah.
So I always struggle to find the live. So hello, everybody.
The Hard Knock Live. Hello, everybody.
I see Moon, I see Jessica, I see Toby, I see Lizelle, I see Spence. Hello, everybody. Hello, Lainey. I literally cannot find the...
When you said hello, Lainey, it reminded me of Saving Silvermoon. He's like, hello, ladies. Good movie. Classic.
Why am I struggling?
There we go. I got the chat up. Hello, everybody.
Ooh, okay. Lady said no skipping coins. No skipping ads. Make sure you get that coin. Thank you. Those literal coins.
Yeah. Hi, Devin. Hi, Debbie.
Hello, everybody. I can't get the chat up.
You guys will have to excuse me. I'm finishing up dinner during the chat here, but I'm almost done. I just have my wee little wrap that I'm eating.
I literally eat dinner every week during chat.
Well, I usually try to eat it before, and I ate like something really small. It's like, oh, look at me with my wee small dinner. This is all I need. And then like right before the stream, I was like, no, I don't. I need more. I'm so hungry. So
I just went to go open my own live show, and it was like, interact with this ad to help out the person. I was like, yeah, I'll do it. Hello, Charlie. Hello, Rainbow.
You do your own ads, like, because I have YouTube Premium, so like I don't see ads.
Yeah, they show you your own ads.
Interesting. So if you watch your own video, you'll get ads.
Yeah.
I don't think you get paid for those though if they're your own.
It was one of the ones where I had to like interact with. Hello, Jessica. Hello, Brianna. Becca and Jessica are also eating dinner. Ow, what the hell?
Hi, Brianna. Hi, Jessica.
Oh, Moon. Okay.
Cupcakes, Jessica.
Moon, I would like to see pictures of the baby if that's okay.
The baby was in the last video, I think.
Yeah, but she said 7 months now.
Yeah, I'm talking about her last video. That was up, like,
I know. That's true. I was gonna say, because you know how like babies like change like every day. Like Nolan, our nephew, looks like he like every week. I'm like, who is this baby?
I know, right?
I showed a picture to Damien the other day. He was like, that is a full-grown toddler now. Like we were just there. It feels like, and he was like,
he'll be 2 in December.
That's what I said. So what's everybody working on tonight?
I am actually going to be working on my Neil Gaiman masterclass.
Nice. I'm an idiot and have to get my video edited that's going up tomorrow. So that's what I'm working on tonight. No, Moon, never regret eating cookie dough.
This weekend starts my prep for Preptober. So my Preptober. Preptember.
You're prepping for Preptober?
Yes. Yup. And that starts tomorrow. So if you haven't been watching my weekend vlogs, I'll be vlogging it this weekend.
I today figured out all my videos through the end of October. So guys, you gotta hold me to it because I have videos, and basically November, I have videos planned twice a week, all the way through basically the end of November. So hold me to it. I can't backtrack on this. One of the reasons why I sometimes struggled with uploading videos is like I couldn't think of any, and then I just kind of fell off track of recording them. But I have 2 planned per week for almost the rest of the year, basically. I'm just keep extending it. So keep me honest. Keep me an honest woman.
You were never an honest woman, Kevin.
I was gonna come up with a joke. I don't got none. Let's see here. Simon's trying to get some chores done. Toby, I'm really sorry about everything going on with your job, and I think you're allowed to be mad, to be honest.
Everyone send Toby positive vibes, okay?
Yeah, All the positive vibes.
Toby's way.
Yes. All the vibes.
Right now.
Lainey's back to revising. Wait, Lainey, which one are you revising Cruel Family?
Ooh, Moon's reading a FBI report. Exciting. I am very excited. I just saw today the trailer for is it Chris Watts? Is he the guy that's going to be on Netflix about he like killed his wife and his 2 children, his 2 daughters?
I didn't see a trailer.
Or whatever, like American Killer or something.
You said the trailer came out today?
It might have come out yesterday, but I saw it today, and it premieres September 30th on Netflix. And the trailer, like, ooh, gave me chill.
Laura, have you seen the Staircase documentary on Netflix?
Yeah.
I watched all, but like the update video that was like years later, because I
don't think I watched that.
I just didn't care. There's also one called The Nun, I think, about someone
I've seen that one too.
Where they the nun gets murdered. A friend at work, Diane, you know her, she recommended that one to me because she's really into true crime too. She recommended that to me, but I haven't seen it yet.
Has anyone else seen the preview? What I'm talking about for is it American Killer? I think.
Oh, Toby's gonna said on Saturday I'm gonna film my first video.
Yay, Toby!
Also, Lainey, I really want to ask you if I can read Cruel Family, but I was recently sent 2 arcs that I feel like I need to read first. And I'm doing a beta read that I feel like I need to read before I can read anything else, but I really want to read Cruel Family. How many words is it? Oh, just so everyone is aware. Just so everyone's aware. I'm going to put something up on screen. If anyone here... Wait, what are you laughing about?
Way to make me look bad.
Oh.
It's really good. I need stuff to watch while I work. I mean, he already did it. It's not like I'm encouraging it.
Baby, I think that's boiling. It kind of smells like it's burning. Okay. So, if anyone would like to read my very good friend Adam Sass's book, Surrender Your Sons, and either don't have access to it for whatever reason, or you don't want to buy it for whatever reason, no judgment. Right here on Scribd, if you have a Scribd membership, the audiobook was added today because the audiobook came out today, and the ebook is on here, so you can read the ebook.
Oh, nice.
So if you would like to go support this amazing book, it is about how did you condense it? It's a thriller about a boy sent to a conversion camp, and there's secrets, deadly secrets that emerge. It's very good. I beta read it. If for nothing else, just read it because you love me. It's a great book. So the audiobook and the ebook on Scribd. Now, I forgot how to close out of that now. It's really good. It's a really good book. And I suggest that everyone go read it. Tommy, I don't have any books. That's why. Not yet. Okay, well, Lainey, I'm going to try and get through this stuff. So as soon as you are ready for someone to read it again, if you just need a cheerleader, I'll be your cheerleader. Toby, I did try the tea you sent me. I tried, not the one that you said curdles if you add milk to. I tried the other ones, and I really like them. I'm a little nervous about curdled tea, so I haven't tried that one yet.
Also, I don't know if you guys saw it, but I shared on my, I know Kevin doesn't see them. I shared on my community post today.
Oh, I did not see them.
Because Kevin is fake.
They don't show up on, I don't go on YouTube.
All you have to do is change it so that you can see community posts.
But I don't even go on my phone ever. I literally have never been on YouTube.
Oh, well.
I just don't like it's a tiny little screen compared to a computer.
Anyway, on my community post today, I shared Taylor Grant's video. She is a newer author-tuber. Sometimes she's in these chats. I don't think she's in here tonight. But she is looking for critique partners, and she's also wanting to start like a critique group. So I know some people have in the past mentioned, how do you find critique partners? How do you get a critique group? If you're interested in that, go to my community page. I shared Taylor's video. Go watch her video. You guys comment. She really is looking for some critique partners. So,
hi Tamara, have a good nap. Thank you for dropping in. Give it a like. Thank you very much. Now go nap. I totally endorse that. I napped right before this live.
I almost napped right before this. So yeah.
I always endorse a good nap. I love naps.
Yeah, I know. Every time I'm trying to get a hold of you, you're napping.
Yeah, that's true. I'm trying to like make my desk look not as crappy as it is. So.
Nobody cares.
I care. I care.
Do it on your own time.
Anyway, tonight also, if you guys were at the live sprints we did with Alexa, we used the Forest app in a group setting. So tonight I will be doing the Forest app again if anyone wants to join me in planting mode together. Let's see here. I think I'm gonna start with the pumpkin today.
I think my cactus is dying.
In real life?
Yeah.
Oh.
Which is weird because my other two plants are doing great, but we repotted it and I don't think it liked that.
Oh, yeah. Those things, they're really picky. Moon, look, why don't you just like get all kids to run in a circle? Well, the 7-month-old, that'll be difficult. The rest of them, you just get them to run in a circle nonstop until they fall asleep. And then you get to sleep too. So if I type the Forest app tree code. Toby, at the top of the app next to the fire, if you click the little two people, you turn on plant together mode, and then I'm about to put a code in that you can type in to join my room. Once that goes through, I can put it up on screen. Here we go.
What's everyone drinking for Thirsty Thursday? I got my water, you guys. I made it the full 7 days. For 7 days in a row, I drank 100 ounces every single day. Today is day 9. I'm still doing it. 100 ounces every day.
I'm still drinking the water.
You still doing 100 every day?
Yes, but it's difficult. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know why it's not for me, dude. After like a few days of doing it, I just got used to it, and now I just do it.
It becomes difficult for me around like 80 ounces. Then I'm just like, it becomes difficult. Honestly, I think why it becomes difficult for me is because I tend to forget. So
I set a schedule for myself at work on my little monitor, and I have like, because I use the mason jar, which is 24 ounces, and so I put like, okay, first one you need to have by this time. So I'm trying to get them all in before 6. Obviously, that didn't happen today. I got a little behind schedule, but I did it yesterday, and it helped that I didn't pee all night long. So,
technically, what this is right here, this is a schedule that Damien made me of like things I need to get done every day because I'm really bad about that kind of stuff. And their water is on it. Doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, but I did like first class by 10:30.
Yeah, that's on there.
1 p.m.
Yeah, I have my first class by 6 a.m. because I wake up at, like.
Well, it's at a place that you got to crook your neck to look at. You need to put it right in front of you.
It's on the. Well, there's nothing in front of me except for the living room. Like I don't have a wall in front of me.
You have a monitor at work?
I could put it on the monitor, I guess.
That's what I'm saying. I have it on a sticky note on my monitor.
Oh yeah, I can do that.
And that way I'm always looking at it. I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta drink my water. Because I get most of my water in during the workday.
Also, oh, what the heck? Oh, there it is. I don't know. Okay. Okay. Are we ready to jump into a sprint already?
Yeah. I just want to say one last endorsement for the 100 ounces of water a day. Since I've done it, and my like, I've lost like 7 pounds. So, just saying, it makes me eat way, way less. So,
Toby, I see you in the room now.
Moon, that's the best way to stay in shape, right? Is nursing. I know it burns a lot of calories.
I was gonna say, doesn't it burn like a ton of calories?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna pull up the timer. I realize I don't have it up yet. We're gonna use a shocking and fun timer tonight. Guess what it is before I pull it up. Laura, you can't guess. Oh god, I gotta sit through an ad first.
Also, I haven't had a Diet Pepsi in a week. And I haven't even been trying. Hi, Petra.
Oh, it opened by
itself. I never see ads, like I don't even know what they are.
We're using a shocky and scary spooky timer by yours truly, Laura.
Wow, you have a really slow computer.
Yes, I do. My desktop is very slow. Okay, it's paused, so let me make sure this is gonna work. Yeah, it'll work. Hopefully. All right. Are we ready to sprint?
Pepsi does not grow, Spence. How dare you? Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. Get ready. Get steady. Go.
Oh, I gotta get that.
Go. We're done with the sprint. Let's see if it'll let me close out of it.
How dare you not share my ding-a-ling?
It didn't even do the sound for me, which is weird. I think my computer's struggling with your live. Oh, I had it muted. That's why.
I was gonna say it is the most simple. It's just a photo, like it's just like a. It's not like a, a lot going on.
How did everyone do?
Yeah, the people want my ding-a-ling. Give the people what they want.
Every single one of you, pervert.
I was doing pretty well, making my way through
downtown
the chapter until I got a little distracted by apparently there was publishing drama today that I didn't know about.
Which one?
Well, there was the Vanity Press article about Skyhorse.
I didn't see that.
And then something about some guy from Macmillan resigning.
I didn't know that either.
Well, then you are farther out of the loop than I am. Lizelle almost done editing a chapter. Lizelle, which one are you working on right now?
She said earlier she's working on the sequel.
Oh, that's what I thought. 181 words, nice. FBI report. Ooh, anything fun you've come across, Moon, that you could share? Lainey, are you working on the Cruel Family one?
Yeah, she said she was.
Okay. Toby, 307. 302 for Logan, nice. There's some sort of loop. I'm just trying to just hook onto it. I'm usually the last one to know. That's why I was surprised Kevin didn't. I'm not a huge Twitter user. Like, I'm on there. I'm a lurker. Sometimes I'll just yell something out into the void, but I usually am not on the up and up with Twitter. Print the summary of your first 25 chapters for draft. Oh, man. Printing... Printing the work is...
Sometimes printers will have like a fast setting where it uses less ink.
Yeah, fast draft. Mine does. Wait, I was interested to see that there are 4 BAU units in Quantico.
With BAU?
I don't know what a BAU unit is. 476, nice. Oh, dialogue does go quick, but still, it's good. It's still a lot of words. You still need them.
And a testament to how long it takes people to actually edit YouTube videos, like if you want to do YouTube, that entire 20-minute sprint, I think I got 4 minutes of video edited.
Oh, thanks, Toby. A lot of times, if I can't sleep, I will tweet things that I big regret in the morning. So I usually delete them.
I think it's only been like once or twice where I've seen a tweet of yours, and I'm like, girl.
I don't know what it is. Luckily, I've been sleeping well, so I haven't done any of those. But sometimes I'll just tweet something in the middle of the night. In the middle of the night, I don't care. I don't care if people read it. I just want to say it. And then in the morning, I'm like, yeah, I kind of care. I'm going to delete that. Why did I do that? It's almost like drunk tweeting, only it's like, you know how nihilistic you get in the middle of the night when you can't sleep and you hate everything?
Yeah.
Or is that just me? Is that just me? And I'm always subtweeting anyway. I'm never like directly doing anything.
I like what Devasha said. Fast draft, can my printer fast draft my novels? Because girl.
Wait, what do you mean? Oh, behavior analysis unit. Ooh. I know that like in what's that show with Archie?
All in the Family.
No. Archie. Riverdale. What?
Riverdale.
In Riverdale, remember there's like the FBI agent and he does like all the behavior analysis. It's not giving anything away. There's an FBI person on the show.
I was just giving that face like, oh, what a dumb storyline.
Oh, I was like, it's not spoiling anything. Oh no, Charlie. Sorry. I've been there.
Grape, Devasha, I don't know, you go have a million words. That's totally me, except for I double down and leave it up.
Sometimes I do, but sometimes mine are really emo. That's the ones I don't keep up. The ones that are like subtweets, I don't really care. But the emo ones, I'm just like, okay, no one needs my emo post from the middle of the night.
That's why you put that shiz in a journal, girl.
I do need to get a journal. You should, Moon. That would be cute. Yeah, let's have Riverdale. I'm so bad with like remembering things, especially when I'm put on the spot, you guys. Like if you say like, "Hey Laura, what's your favorite craft book?" I'm gonna be like, "Craft books? I don't know a name of a single one." Like I just.
You really do.
I do. I clam off. I don't know why. I'm like. Ah.
It's so weird. It's just like when you're. It's like if you aren't anticipating a question, you don't have a thought out answer.
It's especially like like I.
It's usually with like simple stuff like, what kind of books do you like? And you're like, I don't like books. I don't know.
I know, it's so bad.
But it's only stuff like that.
I'm not dating because if I was like on a date, people are trying to get to know you. Like, so what do you like? I don't know. Who's your favorite author? I don't know. What's your favorite movie?
You're like, oh, what do you like to do for fun? You're like,
things.
I don't know. I do stuff.
I like say something that I did one time that I actually don't even like.
Yeah, like like I really like
rollerblading.
I was trying to think of something you've done one time.
Yeah, rollerblading.
I almost said skydiving, but you've never done it.
I begged Dad for rollerblades for Christmas. The first year after our parents got divorced, it was the first time Dad was getting me a gift on his own. Begged him for rollerblades. I said, I want any color but white, any color but white. What did Dad get me? He got me white rollerblades. And then I tried them once. My ankle turned, I fell, and I never rode them again. So, That's me, Jessica. You asked me what my favorite books are, and I'm just like, I don't know. Someone asked me once, one of my students asked me, they were going to Chicago on a trip, and they were like, what's your favorite pizza place from Chicago? And I was like, I couldn't think of any. None. And Chicago-style pizza is literally my favorite food in the universe. If I could only eat one thing for the rest of my life, it would be Chicago-style pizza. How could I not think of a single place to recommend? He was just like, are you sure you're from Chicago? I'm like, I am not a liar. Damn it. Don't ask me stuff. I don't like unsolicited questions.
Man, I am just... I can't even name my favorite food. Just say poutine. Everyone just assumes all Canadians love poutine, right? Hello, Katie. You missed the first sprint, so get out. No, I'm kidding. We'll be doing more.
Yep, that's me, Devin. 100%. If I'm not ready, I don't have an answer for you. Remember, Kevin? Remember we went to visit Matthew, our brother Matthew, for Thanksgiving? And he had, like, we went to his boss's house, and they had, like, other coworkers there. And Matthew was like, oh, my sister is obsessed with Christmas movies. Like, she loves Christmas movies. And his coworker was like, oh, what's your favorite Christmas movie? Do you remember I just sat there and I couldn't think of a single Christmas movie?
Well, I don't.
It's
so weird. I don't know why you're like this.
I think I ended up coming up with some like really weird one too. She was like, "Really? That's your favorite?" It was like the first one that popped in my head. I don't even remember what that Aaron later was like, "Why did you say that? It's your favorite Christmas movie?" I was like, "It was the only one I could think of."
The answer should always be Jingle All the Way.
I think I said, I don't remember what I said, but it was not a cool answer. It's not what I would have wanted to answer. Also, why was Matthew introducing me like that? Like, oh, here's my sister. She loves Christmas movies. Like, why did he
probably had a couple of brewskis.
It's like, of all the things to say about me, why was that what he went with?
I don't know.
If you're watching this, Matthew, thanks a lot.
Wait, didn't you also freeze up when we had to say what we were thankful for?
No, because usually I have enough time. Like, y'all went around.
Which, let me tell you, that was super uncomfortable.
I hate when I do that. Dude, the best answer to that is always this beautiful food we have to eat.
The best answer is I'm thankful for nothing.
I'm an ungrateful shit, and I don't deserve to be here.
You get up and storm away.
The table. Oh, that's funny. Oh, poutine, so good.
I love good poutine.
I actually, Lucy, hate more when people ask me to describe the book I'm writing. I'm like, oh, well,
It's about these people. I'm gonna start.
Grinch would have been a good answer. I don't remember what I said.
I love that movie. I'm creating the new Forest app room. Tree code. We're gonna do a maple tree this time. Very Canadian.
When I hear the word Canadian, I think of my French teacher when she was trying to tell us the difference between the masculine and feminine Canadian. It's like, what? Comedian. I'm like, what is the difference? Like, there's no difference when you say it. So stop saying it. It's not going to change anything. She's like, no, listen. Canadian. I'm like, there's no difference. R.I.P. Mademoiselle Barnes.
She was a great teacher.
She was. Didn't think so at the time, but reflecting back, I've had other French teachers, and she was good.
Oh my god. There is a difference, according to Toby.
I don't hear it, Toby.
Here you go, Laura. Taylor said, thank you so much for the shout out. I'll be working on Act 2, Part 1 tonight.
Oh, nice. Yes. Taylor is here, everyone, if you are looking for critique partners. Or if you're just looking for someone to follow on Authortube.
I feel like Cornholio.
Yeah, you look like him.
You want TP for your bunghole? Remember Dad used to say that all the time?
God. We also used to say Seinfeld's on 2 times.
Yes.
Wait, I just remembered someone who had Seinfeld, a clip of Seinfeld in there.
Was it Lainey?
No.
Well, it couldn't have been Becca. I know I always assume everything's Becca.
Somebody just had a Seinfeld reference in one of their videos. And I meant to comment on it, and I didn't. I'm realizing now. Who was it?
Devasha, how young?
Was it you, Taylor? Okay, so it was Taylor. I was like, wait a minute. Seinfeld reference. Someone made one. Yes, Taylor did in her vlog that I watched. That's right.
Devasha.
Seinfeld's my favorite show of all time. All time.
Said, you want what for your what hole? Girl. Beavis and Butthead. Canadian.
Okay, I know the difference when you see them. I'm talking about saying them. Also, Lainey, how dare you?
Lots of people don't watch Seinfeld.
Seinfeld is one of the funniest shows on the planet. Okay? I don't know why I'm saying one. It's the number one. I can literally make a Seinfeld reference to anything that happens in the world.
And she does.
I do. On the regular.
Anyway.
Okay. When Seinfeld was on, I was a wee child. What are you talking about? My friends were watching it when I was like my friends' parents watched it when I was like in 6th and 7th grade. I wasn't that old.
I just remember watching TV like with our cousin Zach, and like when Seinfeld came on, we were like, okay, change the channel.
Yeah. I remember when my friend Janelle's parents would always watch it. I was like, oh God, that adult show. Although I did watch the last episode because I think I finally started to catch on. I guess I maybe was in high school when that happened, early high school.
An idiot.
But I did watch the last episode like when it premiered. But it was just one of the things because it was like everyone was talking about it.
I apologize. I didn't know that was going to pop up immediately. Now you can see what kinds of things are recommended to me.
Yeah, it does, Taylor. Like, definitely, like, I did not get it when I was young.
I also used to do, Lainey, I used to do the same thing with Frasier. When Frasier came on, I remember thinking like, oh God, I'm up too late. I'm going to get in trouble.
Yes, that was always a signal that we were up too late. And then later in life, I liked Frasier because it's hilarious. And then even later in life, I went back to not liking it because he is a horrible human being.
Oh, he really is. Oh, Shay said the same thing. That was me with Frasier.
Yeah, so Kelsey Grammer is pretty much one of the worst humans on the planet. So.
How is his is it wife or ex-wife, the one that was on Real Housewives? Is she
Camille?
Cool? Is she cool?
Yeah, she
seemed all right. She seemed like not horrible.
Yeah, but Shay, the problem is that Kelsey Grammer is a horrible, like, conservative, racist.
Yeah,
like,
really is awful.
Really the worst. She's awful.
Are you ready for another sprinty sprint?
I'm ready.
Yes, Devasia. I listen to it so often because it's not on Spotify, and it's so irritating that it's not on Spotify. And it's not even a cover; it's the version from the movie.
What?
So the cover of Black Sheep. It's from Scott Pilgrim. The version that's in the movie is not on Spotify. It's a stupid version that's on Spotify.
Oh God!
It's a good movie.
1 week without a Scott Pilgrim reference. The movie sucked.
No, it didn't.
Yes, Taylor, we are very similar.
I recently started it wasn't recent. It was during quarantine. Started watching Real Housewives of Orange County from the very beginning.
I've seen all of them from the very beginning. So
yeah, Metric version is not very good. I saw Metric live. It was okay. They opened for someone.
I know that Scott Pilgrim is Canadian, and it's disappointing to me that I don't like it because I do tend to love everything Canadian. But Scott Pilgrim, it's a generational thing. I think it's just not for me. I thought it was very.
Moon.
Have a good night, Moon. Thanks for coming.
Thank you, Jessica. Timer was going.
I knew it was, but I knew we could just restart it.
Brie Larson's version's better. Oh, there you go.
Taylor, I don't know. I think I'm older than you, Taylor. Yeah. So I feel like it's a generational thing. Like I think, because Kevin and I are 9 years apart, and I think it's like people his age really like it, but like it's not for me.
Charlie said I'm older than you, and I like Scott Pilgrim, so.
Niles is better, Shay. Agree.
To be fair, Laura, when's the last time you watched Scott Pilgrim? I feel like you've changed as a person a lot in the past.
That is very true. I have not revisited it, and I used to dislike a lot of things that I do like now.
Yeah.
I would say I watched it back in right before I moved to California.
Girl, that was so long ago. You're like a completely different person. You've embraced your fun side since then.
That is very true. I used to hate pretty much everything before then. So.
Alexa, get out of here with your hatred. Okay, you ready to sprint?
Yeah, exactly, Alexa. I'm just like, I don't get it.
Laura, you have not watched it. You have not watched it in literally a decade.
That's true. It has been a decade. So maybe I would revisit if Kevin would ever watch any of the things that I recommend. But since that never happens, I'll never watch it again.
You already promised me you'd watch an episode of Black Mirror, and you never did. So that's why I haven't started.
You haven't watched Green Gables?
I haven't because you haven't watched it. It's one episode.
Riverdale? You haven't watched Vampire Diaries? You haven't watched Buffy?
What are you talking about? I started Riverdale before you did.
I told you to watch the new season.
Oh, yeah. I do need to watch the new season. Yeah.
Actually, I told you to watch Buffy because you write about witches and there's all these shows with witches and you won't watch them. It's infuriating.
That's not true.
I never watched Sabrina either.
Oh, that one? I don't know.
Which show? Sabrina. Vampire Diaries.
To be honest, the reason why I haven't watched
Charming Craft over a decade ago. Now you think you know everything about witches.
I haven't watched Sabrina yet because me and you were going to watch it together, but we haven't really been watching a lot of TV together. So we don't have. He doesn't have a lot of time right now.
Yeah, and with an E, amazing. Sabrina, amazing. I'm telling you, I'm giving you good suggestions, but no.
Well, okay, on a moral, on a moral ground, I will not watch Anne with the E until Laura watches that episode of Black Mirror. That's just something that's never.
I want you to. I don't believe in good faith that you will watch and
I have sworn on every person's life.
I need a timeline. So if I watch that episode, how long is the turnaround time?
I will start watching it the next day, at least. Depends on what time of night you watch the episode.
Okay, girl, I go to bed before you, so.
But you watch a lot of stuff later in the evening.
Yeah, but I went to bed yesterday at 7:30.
I want her to watch San Junipero because Laura doesn't like the depressing episodes. So I just want her to watch the one good episode, the best episode they've ever come out with.
I watched the one.
The pig one is not a good.
No, not the pig one. The one where they get the
nosedive.
Yeah, I also want to see the Miley one.
Oh, I thought you watched it.
No,
I liked it.
But Kevin, as everyone is my witness, as someone who wants to write about witches, you need to watch Buffy. You need to watch Sabrina. You need to watch Vampire Diaries.
Look, I
base
my witches off Sabrina the Teenage Witch original. No, I didn't.
Get with the times, New Roman.
Okay, we're gonna start I liked it, Lainey. A lot of people apparently didn't like Miley in it, but I liked the episode.
See, I'm a Miley stan, so I feel like I need to watch it, but I'm also a little upset with her. I feel like she's being a little mean. Even though I hate Gail, I still feel like she's being a little mean to Gail. I don't really like it, so it's not a good look for her. So.
Okay, we're gonna start sprinting now. Is everybody ready?
Ugh, Alexa, you're wrong. The new Sabrina is just as good. I'm ready.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and start sprinting. And you guys can fight about Sabrina when we get back.
All right.
Yeah. Sorry, ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. I didn't even notice it ended. I apologize to everyone's ding-a-lings. That is so embarrassing. How did everybody do? Can I not hear you, Laura? Are you still muted?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that.
I was listening to my masterclass. I wanted to make sure I wasn't playing it before I unmuted.
Makes sense. How'd everyone do? How's the masterclass? Give us like a sneak peek of how you're feeling. Yeah. Ooh, okay. Make sure you stay tuned for Laura's review. Because that looked a little spicy. 495. Charlie, it is always embarrassing to have a late ding-a-ling. It is.
Better a late ding-a-ling than no ding-a-ling. Well,
I was going to say, is it? I don't know. Really depends on who you ask.
True.
I'm trying to like put more effort into my YouTube videos because like I actually care and I want people to know I actually care. But damn, this shit takes forever. I wish I had a fucking husband that would edit my videos for me. Damien just give me the stink eye.
Alexa, I'm doing the Neil Gaiman masterclass.
I thank you for making. He said it's not enough that I make you food. Thank you for making me dinner. It was.
My husband also makes.
To be
me
fair,
food,
Damien's
though.
on deadline, so he's like that's basically all he does all day long.
My husband spends all day remodeling a house.
Yeah, it's not the same. Aaron's physical. He can do that shiz. He's all like, oh, he's fine.
$4.95 for Taylor, $3.87 for Toby. Is Christian here tonight?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think I see Christian. Lizelle finished editing one chapter, fourth the way through the another one. Elaine got a couple of pages edited.
Contemplating, outlining, and trying to be a bit more of a plotter. I am a hardcore plotter. Simon, laundry.
I have become more and more of a plotter over time, and especially now after reading all these craft books, like there's no way I could go back to not being a hardcore plotter. It's too anxiety inducing and it takes too much time to clean up, and that stresses me out. So never again. I've been converted. Petra got 248. Nice.
I'm going to request Simon that you come do my laundry next. Please answer.
Nice, Simon. We have laundry that is dumped on our bed that I'm probably gonna have to fold before bed, and that sucks.
Hey, do we have any Neo?
380 for Logan. Nice.
The little squirt.
Right. Shame. Water. I'm actually very behind on water. I still have to drink all of this plus another one of these tonight. I'm gonna be peeing all night long. I don't know how I got off track today.
I can't put it in here. I'll get one when I'm done. Thank you. I'm gonna use it in a bit.
That's what I've been doing, Katie, for like the last year. I've been trying to clean up a mess of like a $79,000.
Wow.
79,000 word book that I will never again make that mistake. I'm going to plot the hell out of the rest of my books because it's just too much. Yeah, Kevin.
What?
Your banner.
Oh.
Stress-inducing.
I'm sorry. Let's change that to hashtag. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Kombucha raid. Oh, it didn't even change that wrong.
No, it's the bottom one.
I know. I thought it was going to change that one.
Do we have to bring up Andrew Keegan's cult every live stream?
Fine, Kurt girl.
Is that our? Ew! Don't bring up that one either.
Look, we only have so many inside jokes for our people.
Actually, someone just. I was reading something the other day, and they referred to a woman's beef curtains. I was like, wow, I'm never reading anything you've written ever again. Like, it was someone that I was very disappointed in them. I can't remember who it was. So maybe I will read their stuff again because I can't remember who it was. Who did it? Yeah, exactly, Vince.
Why is it so...
I am going to, in September and in October, I'm going to create the best plotting binder that's ever existed, so that moving forward, I will be able to properly plot every story. I'll use the same.
Wait, Laura.
Every time. Yes.
Laura. So Damien made me, you know how you can add the little squirt to water to make it taste good?
Yeah.
Damien made me this. How many?
Size.
He said it's a serving size. This is 16 ounces.
The cut?
Yeah, so show 2 serving sizes.
I actually did 2 squirts.
It needs more than 2. It tastes like water still.
Two for sure, dude. 16 ounces of like a 20 squirter. Okay. I actually got off the flavored water though. I just drink regular water now. I'm a whole new person. Inside of 3 other people.
Oh my god. Jessica, it still counts as an inside joke because you had to have been here for the initial talk. See? Devasia doesn't get it. I have a plotting binder somewhere around here.
It's 5 servings.
Why are you measuring out serving? It's basically 0 calories.
I can dump the whole bottle if you want.
Can you just hand me the bottle?
Come on, Devasia, you have better had enough. You had to know the Andrew Keegan kombucha cult. We talk about it literally every week.
Thank you.
Yes, lady, did you watch it? It looks so good. Very, very like.
It's like Kool-Aid packets.
It's better. Thank you. Tastes a little artificially, but.
You know, I never actually had Kool-Aid.
Damien just told me he's never had Kool-Aid, by the way.
Oh wow, we all don't listen to bougie life. Like
It wasn't bougie. It was raised by his grandma who didn't believe in stuff like that.
God, that's all our grandma made us drink. Kool-Aid pop.
She thought they were a waste of money. His grandma grew up in the Depression, so like.
So did our grandparents. And we were basically raised by our grandparents.
And our grandparents, just like his, put stuff in Kool-Aid containers.
And the butter containers. Can't tell you how many times I tried to get butter and found old chili.
I remember very specifically a very vivid memory where I was like super excited to find a Kool-Aid container, and I was like a kid, and I was like, I'm gonna eat Kool-Aid out of the tub, and I opened it, and it was like leftover spaghetti meat, and I was like,
it was always meat. It was always either spaghetti meat, chili, or taco meat.
With the country crock butter.
Damien said we didn't have Cool Whip. It was country crock butter.
Charlie, I just can't not. I used to be like a very vague plotter. Like I would just have like bullet points, and then I tried to fill it in just a little bit more. It has just not served me well. So my plan, my diabolical plan, is to take all of the craft books I read this year that I felt were helpful, and I'm going to create like a binder with all the like highlights, the notes from them in the sections, and I'm going to create, it's going to be a big massive thing, and I'm going to create like scene sheets and all this stuff so that I can have one for each book I write. I'll fill all the stuff in so I can print it out and put it in a new binder for the next book.
Logan.
That and Jesus, that's what I need.
Logan said the Dutch cookie tins made into sewing boxes. So
Yeah.
Damien and I
coupons and clippings from the newspaper.
Damien and I had sewing materials, and we specifically bought one of those tins of cookies so we could eat them and put our sewing materials in it.
Yeah, she would put them like over the fridge, and then also in the cupboard, one closest to the phone. She'd put it on that second shelf. So she had everyone's phone numbers, our grandma, on a piece of paper that she taped on the inside of the cupboard.
I remember that.
Because our grandparents basically like raised us, so. Let's see. You don't know who Andrew Keegan is? Oh my god. Have you ever seen, I don't know, a million movies from the 90s?
Just Google his face.
Yes, they were. Speaking of grandma's little clipping from the newspaper, I have this one. So our grandma died, what was it, 2 years ago? But my pip bear, which was, if you guys are French Canadian, you know the pip bear. Our pip bear was, he died about 17 years ago. And so anyway, she lived a really long time without him. hated every second of it, missed him every second, cried every day until she died, missing him. And after she died, one of the things that she had in her room that I kept was this little clipping from the paper. I don't know if you guys can see it. From the family, so it was above the family circus. I'll read it to you because you probably won't be able to read it, but it says, "Love is when you can almost feel his presence."
God, Laura.
I know, and she kept. Okay, so it made me cry. She kept that on her side table, and so I took it and I keep it right here on my desk to think of Grandma and Pips. So, did that make you sad, Kevin?
Wasn't expecting to get all up in the feelings tonight.
Sorry. I just thought it was so cute that she like clipped this out of the paper because it made her think of Pip Bear. Now our dad is a Pip Bear, which is so weird. I don't think Nolan will ever call him Pip Bear though. He'll probably just call him Pips. To be honest.
So what's so weird to me is like I've always wanted to be a Pip Bear, but I don't think I want kids. I just want the Pip Bear. But I can't be a Pip Bear without having kids.
See, I could never be a Mimir because our grandma did not want to be a Mimir. Because
that makes you a Mimir then. You can be a Mimir.
Pip Bear's mom was Mimir. So grandma didn't want to be called that because she was like, I am not Mimir. That was Pips' father or mother, not me. So
you could be a Mimir.
No, I don't want kids, so it's not happening.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I want to be a Pip Bear, but I don't want to be a Mimir. I mean,
so, yeah. Nolan's a cute kid, though. We can just spoil him. Teach him to call us all kinds of weird stuff.
Call me Pip Bear, too.
Yeah. Junior Pips.
Oh, my gosh.
Exactly, Charlie, exactly.
Crepes that adopt a teenager, half the work. I'll just adopt someone at 18. I'll just adopt somebody that like grew up without parents and has a kid, and then the kid will just call me Pip Bear.
There you go. You can adopt a teen parent.
I'm down.
Hello. That's who it was. I was trying to think. Someone did recently. Sia did. Because at 18 you're still a kid and they still need things. They still need a family. They still need financial stability, like help to go to, someone to go home to. You could be on someone's health insurance. So, yeah, she did. I saw that. Aaron and I have considered being foster parents later in our 40s. I think we would like to do that.
Ladies to adopt Ryan.
Oh my God! So I'm watching Vampire Diaries. This does not spoil anything, but Matt's mom, Matt is one of the characters. His mom is played by Julie Cooper-Nichols.
Really?
Yeah. She walked in. I was like, oh my God, it's Julie Cooper-Nichols. That's what I call her when I see her. Always. It's Julie Cooper-Nichols. Yeah, I think they're brothers, Jessica, aren't they? No?
Also, to everyone suggesting I adopt a teenager, I can barely take care of myself.
Yeah.
What?
Yes, thank you, lady. Julie Cooper-Nichols is everything.
Good God. Okay. We wanted to do another sprint.
Yeah. Let's do it.
I gotta find a 20-minute sprint. Let's go back to sharing my screen. Oh, that's the wrong option.
Yes, definitely. My husband. Both of us have in our family makeup. We have many adopted and foster children in both of our families, so it's something very we're very familiar with that we'd like to do.
Okay, let's see here. Alexa, you're gonna end up adopting teens before I do. You're watching all this stuff about adopting teens. You're gonna fall for it.
I just my life is not together enough to take care of anyone else, but it will someday. And when it does, I'd like to pass the savings on to others. I don't know. Instant Family.
There's that part up there, so you guys can join it. We're gonna start in just a minute.
Instant Family looked really cheesy to me.
I mean, Alexa, so have I, obviously, because like,
yeah.
If me and Damien wanted to have kids, which we're still kind of on the fence. I don't know. Some days we're like, nah. Some days we're like,
that's
no.
how Aaron and I are, but we've been like that the whole time.
But what'd you say, Damien? He said he doesn't want to bring them into this world.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, if you want to have kids, even if we wanted to have like genetic kids, we couldn't afford it. So like, why not adopt?
Aaron and I, if we ever change our mind, it would be through adoption. Yeah, for sure. No baby, no prego for me. That's never been my future. Like, it's never been in my plan.
Damien said, why adopt kids when I have all these American girls?
Speaking of American girls, I want the new one so bad. Why do they have to be so expensive?
I think Damien's gonna get it because he just sold one of his other ones, so he could justify getting the new one.
I at least have to buy the little Care Bear accessories because I literally had those exact things. It's so sad to me, like, that I went through a phase where I was like, get rid of all of my childhood stuff, because now I have big regrets on that.
Well, Damien had an old Felicity, so he sold her for $130, so he can justify buying a new one.
Same, Devasha, among many other reasons why, but yeah, same.
Me and Damien were literally just talking about this.
Not vain. I'm too selfish, not vain.
Damien and I were literally just talking about this, though. Like, both of us kind of wish that we could understand the feeling of being pregnant, though.
Oh, God. I have absolutely zero interest.
I want to know what it's like to have an alien growing inside my tummy.
No,
not my stomach.
Go. Never mind. I don't want to say that. Oh my gosh, Lizelle, I had so many Polly Pockets too. It's just another thing to get rid of.
I think we have a couple, or we just sold them.
I have so many. It's just like now that I've like, because see, I don't want to go down that road, but I'm regretting it now because now I'm trying to like recollect things that I had as a kid. Like if any of y'all have those Care Bear cousins, the little hard doll ones.
When we start thrifting again, I'll look for you.
Because I
love you lied to me. There is music on this one.
I never said there wasn't.
You said it's just a picture. When I told you I had it muted.
Oh yeah, there is. I meant like there's not like moving things. Is what I meant.
That's kind of where I'm at, Katie. It's like even if I could have genetic children and like could afford it, do I want to pass on these genes? I don't know.
Same. Mine were not meant to be passed on. Also, Lainey, I think I might still have some American dolls in my mom's stuff, but I don't trust that she kept it.
How many American Girl dolls do you have?
She chucked a lot of them. But I love that, like, the 80s one that just came out has an American doll that was a gift to her. And it was the same one that I got as a child in the 80s.
Damien just bought a lot of 14 on eBay because he can fix them up and resell them for more than what they're worth. It's basically what he does to make money. So we currently have 25 in the apartment. Lord Jesus.
I got one from my childless uncle and aunt because they would spoil us when we were little because they didn't have kids. My family was definitely too poor.
That's why Damien got an American Girl. He actually, I think, bought his first one with his book advance because he wanted one as a kid and couldn't afford one.
Uncle Andy and Aunt Robin got it for me.
Yeah, it was the first thing, and I couldn't justify new ones. So
he bought an Addy with his book advance, and he still said he couldn't justify paying the full price.
You probably can't see it. You said Rainbow Bright. I love Rainbow Bright too. You probably can't see it, but at the top of this shelf back here on the top is a Rainbow Bright Funko. I love Rainbow Bright. That was my girl. Oh, and Strawberry Shortcake, and the Popples, and Care Bears. I still love Care Bears. I am convinced that Care Bears are the answer to all of our current world problems.
The dolls are $115 a piece now. if you buy them new. Laura, I might have some Care Bears I can send you if you want them.
I will have all the Care Bears.
I think I have some. Do I have some vintage Care Bear plushes still?
You have one rainbowy one.
I think I have a vintage rainbow plush. But do you like plushes? I didn't think you liked plushes.
I mean, I'm just really selective about plushes because of my dogs. Because they think that they're toys for them, so I have to be really careful. But I have more room in this house
Which one?
to like put things up. So, like when we had our small apartment, I didn't do plushes because of the dogs. Yeah, Lainey, you could sell them for hundreds of dollars on.
Well, it actually depends on which doll, what condition it's in, what condition its clothes are in, how old it is, what era, and even then, they on average they go for about $50 a piece. Depends. If you have an old Felicity, like first generation Felicity, you can probably in a good outfit, you can sell it for like $130.
The girl of today's can go for a lot.
Also, girl of today, like girl of the year, like the old ones especially, like if they're in good condition. The things I know that I never thought I'd know. The more, or if you have any white body dolls, those ones are worth money if they're in good condition. Laura, I also have a 90s My Little Pony doll I can send you if you want it.
Give the what?
I have a 90s My Little Pony doll.
Yes, I love My Little Pony.
I mean, if you want it, you can have it. I got it thrifting like a year and a half ago.
Yes. I love the old My Little Ponies. The newer ones are just...
It's an older one. It's a 90s one. Like it has the 90s, like everything. It has, yeah. Damien said it's from like 93.
Yeah, that's about the time.
If you want it, I can send it to you. I have a bunch of. I'm gonna send you a package tomorrow anyway. So.
I have a whole box of things I have to send you.
Also, Felicity's the horse girl.
Okay,
we should probably start this.
My jam.
Let's start this sprint since we're gonna run over time. All right, ready, get, and go. I'm gonna listen to spooky music this time.
Listen to my spooky music.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Can you hear that ding-a-ling?
No.
What?
I think it's because I'm wearing headphones. Well, ding-a-ling-a-ling. That's what Laura said in that video. I tried that time at least.
Well, your attempts count for nothing.
Next time, I'll just use my own timers that I've.
Yeah, Kevin, why don't you use your own ding-a-ling?
No comment.
No one's stopping you.
I want everyone to pay attention to what Edward said.
Yeah, it says the master class is only $1 for a year if you have an EDU email address.
I do not. So, wah, wah.
You don't have your Southern one for life?
No. I cut it
Oh.
off. I know. It. Yeah, I know.
Yes.
It's irritating.
How'd everyone do on that last sprint? How'd you do, Kev? Did you enjoy the spooky music?
I enjoyed it. I'm almost done with editing my video. I'll probably finish it right after this. It's going up tomorrow, so if you're not already subscribed, what are you doing here? And if you haven't already, please hit that like button because you love me so much.
Ooh, that sounds nice, Rainbow. Taylor got 319.
Nice.
Logan got 313. I can't wait till I'm like writing again so I can start throwing some word counts out there. Halfway through editing the chapter, nice. Oh, look who it is.
Oh my
Lindsay
God.
Puckett.
You can't slink in here. You
As
can't
I
slink
live
in
and
here.
Hi, Lindsay. The Devil All
That
the
is the new movie with
Time.
Tom
What
Holland.
is that? Yes, I want to see that. So that is based on a book by an author that I really like. $387. Nice, Lucy. Nice, Elaine. Whiskey in 7 pages. Sarah got 200. You did, Lindsay. What did you think of it? Because his writing is, it's not for everybody. Aaron really likes him, my husband. The guy who wrote Knock 'em Stiff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Lindsay saw the movie. Remember that movie was based on his other book about the same area? Wait. Jessica. Wait a minute. Jessica, you live near Knock 'em Stiff? Are you serious? Aaron, Jessica's from Knock 'em Stiff. Jessica, have you ever read that book? It does not paint the people of Knock 'em Stiff very well. Lindsay, yeah. Yeah, Knock 'em Stiff is also, whew. Ray Pollock, right? That's his name? Yeah. Jessica, you need to read Knock 'em Stiff.
You haven't read it?
No, she said I haven't read it, but my mom says it's all true. Jessica, please read that book before you say that again. It's so bad. It's like a really dirty, grungy, horrible version of Winesburg, Ohio. Are you serious, Lindsay? Aaron and I, when we read Knock 'em Stiff, we didn't know, because we read it in college. We didn't know it was based on a real area, and we were like, no place is really like this. Oh my God. My friend Lindsay's grandpa owns land, like farmland out there.
hilarious.
You gotta read Knock'em Stiff, you guys.
Got to.
You have to. You have to read it.
Looks like you're from there.
Oh my god, it will just... It's a wild, wild book.
Like it's mild, like
Jessica said they can't even put the sign up anymore because people steal it so often. Toby, that sucks.
That does. Why they gotta hate on Canada?
Jessica, the Knock'em Stiff has like a lot of drugs and sex and incest and rape and murder, and it's really like horrible. Oh. Yes, it's a short story collection. Mm-hmm. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. So Aaron and I read it in a class we took in college called Short Story Cycle.
Yeah.
So we read a bunch of books that were collections of short stories. Yeah. So he basically took his collection of short stories, Lindsay, from the book is called Knock'em Stiff, and then it did so well that he then took a couple characters from Knock'em Stiff and then built a whole novel out of it, and that was the Devil book. So it's all based on the same thing. Yeah, I hit the bell like to get notifications from stuff all the time on YouTube, and I only get about half of them.
You just put it in your planner or something where you go live every week at the same time. I know that's what Jessica does. Jessica puts us in our planner every week. She's really
Aaron, I was also telling people we were excited to see Julie Cooper-Nickel in Vampire Diaries.
yeah.
Aaron and I watched the OC. We love that show. Because we were talking about adopting like teenagers, and Lainey was like, I should adopt a teen like Ryan from the OC.
Yeah.
And we were like, yeah, and then that reminded me that Julie Cooper-Nickel was in the Vampire Diaries. Aw. It's 7:30 Eastern, so yeah, 6:30 Central.
Yep.
Ooh, I can't wait to see it. Aaron and I want to see it so bad.
So every Thursday we switch back and forth.
Yep.
This week it's on my channel, so next week it'll be on Laura's, and we just go back and forth. But it's the same time every week.
Yeah, same Thirsty Thursday crew, just different channels. We spread
And
the
if
love.
if we ever have to cancel, we put it on our community pages.
Yeah, but Kevin does never see those, so
I don't know why it matters if I see it. I know we're
it just irritates you that I bring it up, so I like to bring it up. It's my mission in life to just always be irritating you.
Well, you're winning.
Thank you. I know I am. Aaron, you enjoy irritating Kevin as well.
It's so easy.
He is being irritated by us even talking like that. So.
I just think you both need lives.
What?
Apparently, we both need lives in this COVID era of so much to do.
There is. There's like
Kevin is such a man about town.
Laura, you should be less focusing on teasing me and more focusing on writing your books.
Oh, really, Mr. I spent the entire evening.
I need you to not respond because we all know I'm failing.
Hello. I've been failing from the beginning as well.
Oh my God.
On that happy note,
I haven't finished a book in so long. Like,
I've been working on the same one the whole time I've been on Authortube.
Well, I was like thinking about it though. Like, I've started so many books on Authortube and not finished them. And there's people like Lainey who she's like, I finished 4 books and starting Authortube, and I'm like,
She's also been on Authortube for like ever, so.
yes, drag her, sis.
I wasn't dragging her. I'm just saying you can't compare it. Lainey's been on since like.
No, what I'm saying though is that she's like actually finished. You know,
or
like,
whatever.
the only one I've actually started and finished since starting Authortube is the Witch book. The other ones I started and finished before I started Authortube. So I've actually only finished one book in the year and a half I've been on here.
I finished my first draft of this book my first month on Authortube, and I'm still like working on it. So
I am almost done with the witch book. I have a phone call with my agent. We were going to do it today, but some stuff came up, so I think early next week.
she's gonna be like, "Look, you suck. Give up on life. The end."
He's like, you suck, but tell me about your sister's book.
I was gonna say, "You suck, but your sister's cool, so give her my number." And I'd be like, "Hey, girl, I have this one book I've been working on for like 12 years. Yeah, it's not done yet."
But even after the 12 years, it's already better than anything Kevin's written. Yeah, it's almost done. But I just felt like I feel like I've started a lot of books that I've not finished.
Oh no, there's a chick on TikTok who can finish a book in 9 days. So apparently we're just terrible. Liz Elvis, I finished 9 books in a year.
I know. She's like, oh, which one of your 12 already finished books are you revising right now?
Which one of the pipeline is this, Lizelle?
I think I'm just struggling because I really don't know what I'm going to work on for Nano, and it's starting to stress me out that like Preptober's coming up, so I need to know so I can start prepping. Lizelle.
Yeah, Logan, it's girl. Hit me up in the DMs. Yeah, she is.
She's crack. That's what she's smoking.
Dang, Charlie. 3 novellas in a month?
Oh, you just reminded me of something I wanted to write down. Oh, I already did that.
Write novellas from now on. That's what he wanted to write down.
Look, I didn't come here to get my wig snatched. I didn't know you shelved your middle grade. Didn't your agent look at that?
That's right, Alexa. Slow and steady does something. I don't know if it wins the race, but
shit.
Well, I'm about to do like my 4th rewrite for Nano, so
wait,
I'll get the book right.
No, Lizelle, stop being so hard on yourself.
Whoa. That is a lot. See, if you're having fun doing it, then keep churning them out.
Yeah.
Writing is painful. I wish it was enjoyable, but it's like painful. But like in a way that I like, in a way that like, you know, if your gums hurt and you just keep pressing on them, it's like that.
No, it's not the same.
No, it's not like that.
I mean, I think that you can enjoy things that are painful. That sounds weird.
That's what I'm like rubbing your gums.
But like that, no. But the example you're using, why are your gums swollen?
Look, y'all, I chipped my tooth last week. Okay, did you forget?
No, I remember. Your gums swelled up.
It really looks like I have spinach in my teeth until I get.
Yeah, you can't even tell from far away. Like right now, I can't even see it.
It's just like a tiny little. The biggest thing it does is it makes it look like I have something in my teeth because it like creates like a shadow.
Lizelle, I think I have too much anxiety to do that because like if my agent looked at a book, I wouldn't be like, I'm done working on this. I don't know. That's my own anxiety. I think my agent would be fine with it, but like I am just like.
Lizelle, I don't have that luxury. I don't enjoy most things that take work. So if I didn't work on things that were enjoyable, I would never do anything.
Oh, that's what I'm saying to Charlie. Yeah, I think that if you're doing Millwordy and you're enjoying it, then more power to you. Like, I think you should do whatever you enjoy. And it just sounds, me personally, sounds super stressful. But if you're having fun doing it, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Also, I don't even know if I can come up with 52 novella ideas, to be honest.
Yeah. Same. Don't forget also, really quickly, this Sunday on Lainey's channel, we're doing a chat and writing sprints for BookNet Fest.
Yes, I'm very excited.
Catch us on Lainey's channel. I think it's 2 my time.
I actually don't have the time written down, so I'm not sure. Lainey,
I think it's 2 my time.
confirm.
And then the following Sunday is our last book craft chat for Steering the Craft by Ursula Le Guin, which I believe is free on Kindle, Amazon Prime or Kindle or something like that.
It's
I
2
saw
p.m.
it as free
EST.
somewhere on Amazon Prime.
So it's 1 p.m. CST, 2 p.m. EST confirmed.
Yes. So Lainey's
that's
channel this Sunday, 2 p.m. Eastern.
That's 11 my time, right?
2, 1, 12, 11, yes. Counting is hard for me. I always have to count with my fingers. And then the following Sunday is our chat about this. Kevin, have you started this yet?
Yeah, so I've already read it before, but I'm rereading it. But I was like wondering what you said
I have
about.
a lot to say.
I was wondering because I wanted to Google what you said about because not being a conjunction. I mean,
It's not a coordinating
conjunction. There's a lot of debate about this on Google.
Yes, it is a big deal. It's a point of contention. I know.
Like there's this the nerdy lit or the lit nerdy something website. I don't know. It's like a grammar website. It was like, this is why because is a coordinating conjunction.
It's not. The only coordinating conjunctions are fanboys, okay? For and nor, but, or, yet, so. Those are the only you can't just make up new coordinating conjunctions. You can't just have a case for it. There are coordinating conjunctions and there are subordinating conjunctions. That's it. You don't get to make rules.
This is what I'm anticipating that Sunday to be like, and I'm not excited.
No, it's not. I'm going to say my piece about it, that she's wrong. And it wasn't even just that. It wasn't even that she was treating because as a coordinating conjunction, but she also had a subordinate clause before an independent clause, and she didn't put a comma between the dependent clause and an independent clause. And when you have a sentence that starts with the dependent clause and then goes into an independent clause, you have to have a comma between them. Now, if the sentence starts with the independent clause and then goes into a dependent clause, you don't need the comma. So I was just really irritated that she has an entire chapter scolding people about proper punctuation when she herself does not employ it. That is all I will say about that.
For now.
So do not come to me when it comes to coordinating and subordinating conjunctions, independent and dependent clauses.
When it comes to this Oxford comma, I cannot stand when people don't use it.
That's a whole other thing. It has to do with who's publishing, because
I know, but I hate it. I hate when people
certain publishers go by the other way. So
the wrong way.
Sorry, y'all, but I get very passionate about grammar, okay? I taught it for a very long time. Don't come for me with grammar rules, because I will win every time. I had to teach developmental for so long, and it's so infuriating when you finally get kids to like understand something, and then some idiot on the internet says, well, actually, I have a case for why because is a coordinating conjunction. It's like, no, you don't get to just change the rules because you want to. It's just so annoying. Look, I'm not a big stickler for rules. Like, it's whatever, but like, you can't just make things up. All right, that's all I gotta say. That's all I'm saying. Don't scold people about things you don't know what you're doing. That's all. That's all I gotta say.
Maybe it was a different time. Maybe it was a product of its era.
But the difference is, y'all, if you're not scolding other people for being wrong, then you're fine. But I don't like, this is always my issue. This is what gets me in trouble all the time, is I can't help but call people out when they are hypocrites. Don't call people out for things that you yourself are doing. That's all. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
I'm a big lover of the Oxford comma myself.
Jessica said, Aaron, get over here and give Laura a big hug. So that's all I'm saying, y'all. Don't make a whole chapter on punctuation if you don't know how to use it.
So what we all need is for Laura to do grammar videos on her channel.
Dude, no one wants to watch grammar.
Grammar girl. Grammar girl.
No one wants to watch that. That's not fun. Plus, I get paid a lot more to teach grammar than YouTube wants to give me an AdSense. So If you want me to teach you grammar, if you want to teach me grammar, you got to start paying me, you know, $60, $90 an hour, hon, because that's my going rate.
I know the grammar girl already exists. Charlie, also grammar is subject to voice and style. That actually just depends. In speech, that's true, but not necessarily.
Yeah, not in writing.
Not in the technical part of the writing.
And in fiction, it's only okay to go outside the rules if you know that you're doing it and you're doing it purposefully.
Yeah.
Or like aesthetic, tone, cadence, pace. But like if you're doing it because you don't know what you're doing, then you're gonna run the risk of not getting the effect that you want or the meaning that you want in your writing. Exactly, Katie. Just don't scold people. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Just don't write a whole chapter telling people how terrible they are if they don't know punctuation when you don't know it yourself.
My agent is big on grammar in line editing, so I think I'm good at it, and she's like, wrong, and I'm like, well, shit. And
well, I fixed a lot of your stuff.
My other editor, Laura.
As I say, because I think purposely using sentence fragments is great for fiction. It's great for fiction if you're using them purposefully, if they are working for an aesthetic or a tone or emphasis, and you know that you're doing it. It's way different when you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, because I mean, there are times when I do like sentence fragments in my writing, but it's obvious when someone does it on purpose for like a style choice, like to like push something, like sometimes, and then just to do it because you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, because there were like some instances with yours, Kevin, where I was like, okay, I saw what you were trying to do, but like, yeah,
it doesn't always work, and it doesn't.
Yeah, like, sometimes I was like, no. So some of them I left alone because I was like, okay, I know why you're doing it, but some I'm like, no, you need the full. It's not working like that. Also, Alexa, it's funny you say that because I hate to say this, and I'm not gonna like say like specifics, but I want people to be really careful too of who they hire to edit their stuff. Because I've read several self-published books that I know the person paid a lot of money for an edit, and there were so many mistakes in it. Now, granted, most people wouldn't probably pick up on those mistakes, so I guess if you don't really care about that, that's fine. But I personally feel like if you're paying a lot of coins, they should know what they're doing, and you shouldn't have those kinds of errors in there. Like, if you're paying a lot of money for someone to fix your grammar, then the grammar should be fixed, or you should be getting some sort of discount on what kind of editing services they're providing. So I think a lot of people that self-publish get scammed on the editing part of it, if I'm being completely honest. Here's
what I'll say in regards to grammar stuff. As long as it's not like complete poo-poo garbage, it's not going to prevent you from getting an agent, to be honest.
No.
I'm not saying that you should not edit and you should not know some basic grammar rules and at least try and employ them. But like, especially like things like, for instance, if you did put a comma after coordinating conjunction, even after Laura's lecture, no agent's going to be like, I'm not signing this person because
your agent probably doesn't know the difference either.
So what I'm saying is like, that kind of stuff, unless it's like riddled, like really bad with grammar errors, it's not going to prevent you anyway. So like, don't stress too much about it. But I would say know some basic grammar at least, because like, you know.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying, Alexa and Liz. I was like, if you're going to hire someone, like if you're, you know, publishing your own book and you're hiring someone, honestly, look into their credentials, like, because I personally, even though I have a master's in English and I completed all the coursework for the PhD in English, I didn't fully grasp all concepts of grammar until I had to teach developmental courses, because even as an English major, that's not enough. It was not enough. Like, I went through all my masters. You don't focus on that stuff when you're working on your master's and your PhD and all that stuff in literature. Like, they don't care about that stuff. It's only if you do like technical writing, if you do composition, and I was teaching courses for a really long time. It wasn't until I taught at a community college, at the community college level, and in LA, and needed to teach developmental, is when I fully understood all of it, when I was having to like teach it to somebody else, because a lot of times we just know it intuitively. So I hate this when I see people that like, oh, well, I have an English degree, I can be an editor. It's like, no. No.
Because I was a tutor in college, and we had to take an entire semester course on learning grammar and how to teach it. rather than just being like, oh, you're an English major, you can just jump right in and be a tutor.
And
Like,
even then, like,
there were people who
you're not terrible, but you're not like perfect either. You took
no, I know. Yeah.
Right?
The thing is, what's sad is even after a semester, I was better than like 95% of other English majors. It was crazy because like knowing grammar and knowing how to teach grammar are two different things.
100%. 100%. It's just a skill set that like, and it's one of those things where like I didn't fully, I mean, we're talking like years and years after I was teaching college level English before I really fully understood things like coordinating conjunctions and subordinating conjunctions and how to use them properly.
What would you say is my biggest grammar hang up that I should work on more?
I feel like off the top of my head, you need to work on its and its.
Really?
And possessive. Yeah.
Possessives? Okay, so possessives is something that I struggle with if a name ends in S.
So technically, like, there's an argument for both, and if you were to look that up, you would hear both sides of it. But technically, if a name ends in S, then you do apostrophe S.
Why do some people do S apostrophe?
Because the rule is if a word ends in S, you put the apostrophe after. So like a word.
But not
but
a
name, you technically would put apostrophe S still. But like some people don't really care about that because they kind of use the other rule, which is if it ends in an S.
So
and that's
probably
like, the problem that you're having is you just weren't putting it at all for people.
Really?
Yeah.
Girl, I don't know how I messed that up. I need to look back through your notes because a lot of like the grammar stuff I usually just like accept it without thinking it over. So I should go back and see like how many times I actually did it.
See, actually, Alexa, like Alexis's ball, you would technically like you would put apostrophe S still because it's a name and not a word.
I also
most people don't do that, and that's fine. In most places, you can do either one, and it's really fine. That's another one that people mistake is like if you were to like make a card out to like the Savoys, they would put Savoy apostrophe S, and it's not. It's plural. The Savoys, like a family. So it's an S at the end, no apostrophe. Also, I cannot stand when people put apostrophe S for decades. Okay?
That drives me nuts all over everything.
If you say the 90s, it's not apostrophe S. It's just 90S, right? Because it's plural, not possessive. That's what I'm saying, Alexa. It is. Like, technically, you would put an apostrophe S. Like, those were technically, like, old grammar rules. But, like, yeah, it's optional. Do whatever. But you got to do one. You got to either do an apostrophe or an apostrophe S. You can't, like, do nothing. And I would say most people now don't do it the extra S because it's confusing.
I actually think that when it comes to the S apostrophe and apostrophe S for possessive, that it depends on what publishing house you go to too, because they're going to have.
They have different publishing rules. They have different style guides, and you always got to default to your style guide. So, like, certain style guides don't want the Oxford comma, and some of them do. Like, you have to know what your style guide is. Yeah. And again, that has to do with your publisher too. What they might have their own style guide, or it might be like an abridged version of like Chicago Manual Style or APA or, you know, whatever. Kate Turabian. No one wants my grammar videos, y'all. No one wants my grammar videos. That would not be a fun video. Like my rule, like I used to teach my students about semicolons. How do you use a semicolon? You don't. Because if you don't know how, then there's no point. No, I have a little bit more to that, but that's my general rule. Just don't.
Really quick, just because I want you to know I'm not ignoring you. Rainbow, I am making notes on what you're saying. I just didn't want to like. So, got it. I wrote them down.
Oh, the queer Gothic stuff. Yeah, I saw that too. Oh, the Oxford comma.
I don't understand why people would not use it.
My examples are always so weird too. Yes, but it ain't fancy, girl, if you ain't using it right. Here's the rule for semicolons. If a period doesn't work there, neither does your semicolon. There's one exception to that, but I'm not even going to tell you because the likelihood of you using it is very slim.
I actually feel like most people's last names don't, like they always show up as being spelled wrong. Like
actually, Stacy, if you want to do plural of your, if you wanted to say like the Coateses, it would be ES. Not
see why? Why?
Because it's not possession, it's plural. The
Oh, I misunderstood what you're saying. Okay, never mind.
So if you're like writing on a Christmas card, the Coateses, you would put ES, not ES apostrophe S. Agreed. Unless you're sending something to me and then it's aesthetically gouging in my eyes when you're wrong.
Which I have found out first.
Like I can't stand when people put the apostrophe with decades. I can't stand it. Or A's and B's. Like she got all A's and B's and they'll put apostrophe S, like A apostrophe S. That's not it. It's plural, people. Plural. Plural does not have an apostrophe.
Yeah, I don't like American Girls stuff. Their new like 80s stuff says apostrophe S.
Oh God, that's like, it's grating. It's like the nails on the chalkboard to me. It's like one of those.
Anyway, if you're angry with Laura, what Laura's saying about this kind of stuff, don't downvote my video.
It's the Sewellses. So you just add an ES on the end. If it ends in an S, you add an ES. Like Jessica said, the Joneses. If you ever have questions, Lizelle, let me know. I'll help you out.
Jessica said she has horrible grammar. She's a real American girl.
That's true.
On that note, guys,
yes,
I need to go like shower and feel like a human being.
Yes, and you need to go watch Anne with an E and Buffy and Vampire Diaries.
Actually, I need to finish up
tonight
this video.
at the same time.
The entire.
Yes, exactly, Charlie. 90s with a Z. Hi, Diane.
Hello, Diane. Look, y'all.
Well, yeah, like if you were saying like your house, the Coates' house.
Because they own the house.
But if you were like giving someone a card and you were like putting your name, but like if you had like a sign on the front of your house, it would say the Coates' ES. It would not be apostrophe unless you put that house under it. Have fun, Jessica.
Anyway, on that note, I'm going to go also. We're ending the stream.
Oh, yes. Next week it'll be on my channel, so I hope.
I don't mean to rush us through the end, but I had to pee for about 45 minutes. So.
No, yeah, we went way over anyway on my little rant. So.
All right, you're all beautiful people, and I love you all very much. So thank you for being here. If you like the video, go ahead and hit the no, I don't do that. I'm assuming you're all already subscribed to me. If you're not, what are you doing here?
Don't forget to subscribe to me too.
Okay, maybe Laura, when's your next video coming out? Laura, plug something.
Monday.
Laura has a new video coming out Monday. I have a new video coming out tomorrow. We are going to be on Lainey's channel on Sunday. And
Cache is streaming tonight. Go to Cache stream.
Yes, Cache is streaming it tonight. So if you want more sprints, go to Cache.
If you want more sprints.
If you want more Cache, go to Cache. So there's a lot to keep up on, and we will see you guys all next week.
Yes.
Goodbye.
Bye, guys. Bye.
Keep on. Wait. Oh, I have to hit end.